I was approached by one of my sub-trades, and I was brand new into development and building, unknown in the city, and he said this would be a good way to gain more credibility and especially more contacts. I would say people who want to join the organization or are people who see themselves long-term in the construction industry. They're making it a career, they're making it a business, they want to grow their business, they want to become a solid part of the residential construction industry in Kamloops, and they want to be part of a well-recognized group, very well respected, both among our regulators and the community at large.
Our mandate is to educate and to advocate, right? And that is the main thing that we do. The drywall issue last year, right? When the tariff went up 297%, we were able to advocate for that. Every local in every province in the country, we had a seat at the tribunal, and the finance minister took all our advice. And basically we made it happen and brought it down to 30%. From 296 to 197%.
Well, when I got out of university, this is the first job I've had. I put myself through university working in construction and surveying, and I had some interest because I'd always been growing up around construction and been involved in it. And what I found it to be was an honorable way to earn a living. And I thought it would be a way you could always be proud of when you came home from work every day, what you're doing, providing good quality homes for people. It's not a job. You got all the skin in the game. All your skin is in the game. And you live and breathe your success or failure. I found a way to broaden my horizons was getting involved with the Home Builders Association. At first I was a little reluctant to, and then when I did, you start to understand what they're trying to achieve.
Straight out of high school, 2006, I started the residential construction program with Hank and built my first house over 9 months, and that was my first interaction with CHBA. The kids that come out of that class, they learn so much because, you know, mostly you get a first-year student that has no experience whatsoever compared to a first-year student that's been through that program, that they've built an entire house to start to finish. They understand the process. And if it wasn't for that relationship with CHBA and the YMCA, then so many students would never have had that opportunity that I had and 90% of our employees have had. And we're all better for it.
This membership always rises up for the betterment of the community. So I think it's that kind of unsung hero people. We're very opinionated in a lot of ways, but are very passionate about the community and big-hearted in a lot of ways.
And I've spoken to a lot of people who've donated, and I ask them why do they love to help out, and they say it's the only way they can give back. This, they can give more, and they can say that, you know, I was part of that.
As an industry, we pull together, and it is never an issue that you would look at somebody as a competitor and therefore I wouldn't help them. It is, here's a fellow builder or a tradesperson who's really struggling, and I was there once and I'm able to help this individual, and I will.
In a lot of ways, in looking back, you can see how actually ahead the association was. If you get a good reputation, you build quality homes, you're going to do well in business.
A lot of it I would like to attribute to CHBA, that we went from 2 of us to within 2 years we were at 7 employees, and split to 2 crews and building houses all over the city and Sun Peaks, and every single one of them has been met through CHBA.
Just people in this industry is very passionate, and I'm a very passionate person. When I put my mind into something, like, I want to make sure that I do well and I do good, and the people in this industry are the same. They are very passionate, and it's been a great 12 years. It went by so fast.
We work hard, we play hard, and I've been to a lot of events around the province. But when it's time to play, nobody plays like the Central Interior Association does, and that's not coming from me. Our members check their egos, and they know when it's time to contribute, and they know when it's time to have a good time as well.